The name of that song is titled Windy. It was recorded by Brent Jensen. Brent is a saxophonist and a Seattle artist, put out quite a few records. He's well known in the area. Brent, thank you so much for joining me. It's a pleasure to have you on the Friday Afternoon Music Mix.
Well, thanks for having me, Greg. I'm looking forward to it.
You're from Boise, Idaho originally. For many years, you were the director of jazz studies at College of Southern Idaho. Relocated how long ago to Seattle?
Would have been May of 2017.
What brought you over here?
Largely our daughter and grandkids. My wife had moved over here first. She's a counselor, now a high school counselor. She stayed at College of Southern Idaho one extra year and then moved up here, enjoying the grandkids and getting ready for retirement.
In 1987, you studied in New York City with jazz legend Lee Konitz. You have now put out 8 albums on Origin Records, plus 10 independent albums, plus many other albums that you're featured on.
Yeah, there's quite a few things out there. Origin first started out in the late 90s. Now they're recording all sorts of nationally recognized players. I've done a lot of stuff on my own. Some of it just released direct to streaming.
They're a very highly well-known and respected company. They're owned and operated by musicians and Seattle-based that put out 2 to 3 dozen albums per year. Owners of the company are all 3 drummers.
I don't know what it is with the drummers. They've got cornered the market. John Bishop's kind of the founder and Matt Jorgensen. I think they've got 3 labels on there besides Origin. There's OA2. There's also a classical, Origin Classical as well. There's one of the groups that I played with, Wellstone Conspiracy. John is the drummer in that particular group. It's been very exciting for the Seattle area, to kind of get that recognition of a major jazz label.
The 3rd drummer is Evan Woodall, I read on their website.
Chad McCullough, who is a trumpet player, he's now in Chicago doing really well, and he started his own record label. Jeff Baker, who was a vocalist on OA2, he's got his own record label. There's been spin-offs from the Origin family. It's kind of the Origin family tree.
Let's do a second song of Brent's. This one is called On Green Dolphin Street. Your debut recording on Origin Records is The Sound of a Dry Martini, remembering Paul Desmond. That rated in the top 50 albums for 13 weeks. Second CD is called Stay Cool. You have a duet recording with pianist Bill Anchel called We Couldn't Agree More. Your latest recording from 2021 is More Sounds of a Dry Martini. Have you got anything else coming up?
Most recently, recorded as a sideman with Seattle jazz legend Jay Thomas. It was a group called Brushes and Bass. I've played with them quite a bit. It's another drummer, Greg Williamson, and his wife, Heather Cascaden, who is the bass player. That was just released to streaming only about 2 weeks ago. It's called Brushes and Bass in a Mellotone Volume 1. You can just find it on whatever streaming platforms that you usually stream. We're doing another one. We're doing Volume 2, kind of a little group of friends that record with them.
Let's do a third song. This one is called I'm Old Fashioned. website is BrentJensenJazz.com. And let me spell that, BrentJensen, jazz.com, Facebook.com/Jensen Jazz, YouTube.com/BJensen Jazz. You have a great YouTube site with a lot of recordings you've made. One of them is the one from your first album about Paul Desmond. Did a little research on Paul Desmond. I knew he was part of the Dave Brubeck Quartet and composed the most famous selling jazz song of all time, which was Take Five. But I didn't realize that he died at age 52.
He was also a chain smoker. Lung cancer caught up with him. The very last recording he did as a sideman with trumpet player Chet Baker. It was on a tune called You Can't Go Home Again, which was based on a Rachmaninoff piece. There's an Art Garfunkel team that he played on. Paul Desmond also wrote a tune called Take 10. Take 5 is the one.
Do you play more than one kind of saxophone, Brent?
I didn't really get an alto until 2017, and the soprano sax is not usually an instrument featured in big band instrumentation. The same 20-year period, it's a litany of saxophones. I've had almost a dozen different alto saxophones. It's mostly soprano on that most recent one, the brushes and bass. And all the tunes we've chosen to record, I think it's all soprano.
I know you're an educator. Are you still teaching?
Yeah, I've got just a high school jazz band. This is my 9th year. So I don't really teach privately anymore. Only the high school band.
You've got some gigs coming up. The first one is Saturday, August 1st at Butternote Cafe, which is in Everett at 8 o'clock p.m. Sunday, August 2nd at the Anacortes Art Festival in Anacortes, Washington. Monday, August 3rd, you'll be up in Bellingham in the Fairhaven section of town at the Firehouse Cafe. You can find all of Brent's gigs on his Facebook site. So if you want to know dates, times, locations of where he's going to be playing, facebook.com/Jensen, Jensen, Jazz. Brent, thank you so much for being on my show today. Let's go out with one last song. This is called Friends Again.